guys, today we're going to take a look at the game, let's see, where are you? Kozmik Krooz'r, done with different letter style to kind of make it look all two-player alternative. I'm assuming like players go back and forth or something. But yeah, on IMDb, I mean this game was released in 1982. On IMDb, no one has rated it yet on that, so nothing there. Kozmik Krooz'r, originally known on Wikipedia, it was also originally known as Captain Krooz'r. Every 5th round there's a bonus round as well, and its cabinet design was unique in that this mothership is not stored as part of the game's graphics. The spaceship is a physical plastic toy. A series of mirrors projects the mothership just above the game's monitor. The character Captain Krooz'r was also in the arcade game Wacko, which we're also going to cover towards the end of this video. The mothership in this game is represented by 3D polygons, and there's not much for critics' opinions or anything like that, so it's not really a well talked about game, but we're going to take a look at it today. And I also want to make note of, I do apologize for the last video, the Arch Rivals. Normally I would do the whole Arch Rivals game, and normally I would probably do a bit more of the Rampage World Tour, but I was crunched for time. I didn't have a lot of time, and I had to kind of be a little quicker than I normally would plan. But in all honesty, I did play a complete game of Arch Rivals before starting this video, and it was a little bit more of the same, not much missed, especially considering that I imagine that we'll do another video on that game specifically in the future, probably with Mike, I imagine. Maybe for the Video Gaming League. And Rampage World Tour, I mean, that was the 3rd time I covered a Rampage game. The first was the NES version, then the original arcade version for Midway Arcade Treasures, and now this one. So I don't feel as very much guilty about not really going too far in depth in that one. But still. Alright, you got the symbols are the shoot up, left, right, down, and R1, L1 are shields, and you got 8-way shoot and move like the other one, so let's take a look at it. Oh, come on. Yeah. So in the arcade, that UFO would have been a toy built within the arcade. Yeah, I'm going to play again, don't worry. Yeah, this was an early arcade port. try again. I think I found a sweet spot. A blind spot. Ah, I got sucked up in that thing. Ah. Where does the round end? Ah. Alright, we're gonna do one more. One more. I'd like to check out that bonus level, but 5 rounds, I feel like for a game like this, that might be asking a bit much for my skill set at the least. It's very simplistic. It's definitely one of those classically designed arcade games. My only real issue is that it feels like I don't have enough space to maneuver around. I feel like it's such an early level, it just feels like it's already kind of challenging. I wonder what happened if I got stuck in there. Ah, bad things, I guess. That's okay. I'm good. But yeah, that was Kozmik Krooz'r. That was okay. I think that would be a good 2-player game. I think the biggest fault of it is that it's just too... It feels... Let's take a look at high scores. I'm curious. Oh, wow. Cool. But it feels like for such an early round, it feels a little difficult to me personally, but I haven't really played it all that much. So, but yeah, that was decent. That was good. Next is Championship Sprint. This game was released in 1986. It has 7.1 out of 10 on IMDb with about 7 people. So not a lot. And then Wikipedia. On Wikipedia, it's under the name Super Sprint because Super Sprint was a 1986 game by Atari Games. It was a Formula 1 like car on a circuit as viewed from above. The game is successor to Grand Track 10 in the Sprint series, which were black and white games from the 70s. Of course, I'm reading this from Wikipedia. The sequel, Championship Sprint, which is in here, was released later in the same year. So they're virtually the same game. I'm assuming Championship Sprint might be more of the updated version. Let's see, Super Sprint. Reviews for Super Sprint were pretty mediocre. Championship Sprint were about the same. It has been ported to Nintendo Entertainment's the NES and plus PlayStation as part of an arcade pack. And we actually did cover Super Sprint on Midway Arcade Treasures. We did cover that one, so we might see some familiar stuff. However, even despite some of the mediocre numbers from reviewers, Next Generation in '96 listed the arcade version as number 59 on their top 100 games of all time. Quoting them, they explained that while the massive understeer in the game is highly unrealistic, it adds a sense of urgency to the gameplay, and there is some legacy. And it has, and pretty much what the legacy on this is, pretty much like it's porting and how it is today with other ports as well. So it did pretty well. We did cover it before, so there might be some familiarities to it, so, to the Super Sprint that we covered Midway Arcade Treasure. So let's take a look here. Gas. That's all we need. Hold on a sec. Gas. R is gas too. Okay. Let's play. Okay. Oh wow. That's pretty well polished up. Oh damn, this looks good. Where's the blue card? Yeah, we're doing easy. Yeah, I remember this now. This is familiar. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember this. It's one of those things where I feel like once you get the hang of it, it's super easy. But at the moment, it's kinda a little tricky as hell. Good lord. Yeah. Don't worry, we're going to be doing this again. Wow. Oh, come on. Damn it. God. Oh. No. God damn it. Oh my god. That was... This is getting... God, I mean, I don't know. Oh my God. Oh, this is killing me. Oh my God. Shit. These. God, this could have been a freaking Atari game. So simple, but yet so freaking tricky as hell. You see, I imagine with practice. Oh yeah, I knew it. I can imagine someone getting very good at this, but the way the controls are, it's so it requires precision. I'm not good with precision with video games. I need leeway. I don't know why all of a sudden this is getting easier for me. Maybe. Damn it, come on. No, wrong way. Alright, that's annoying. Not being able to see under the thing where I'm doing, that's annoying. Oh my God. I don't know how much more of this I can take, guys. This is getting on my nerves a little bit. I think let's try this one. God, so freaking much fucking precision. Ugh. Alright, because because I need video game pain, I'm just gonna try one more, and after this I'm done. Oh my God, and the thing, because I know this is a good game. This is definitely a good game. But it just... Oh my God. Come on. Alright, we're good on that. I think it's an excellent game. I wouldn't mind playing more of it, but it takes a bit getting used to with the controls and everything. I can imagine not everyone might not liking it right away, but I would say I think it's good though. Alright, now Hard Driving is the next one we're going to take a look at. Alright, this game was released in '89. It's a one-player game. It has 6.1 out of 10 on IMDb with about 10 people. So this is the second commercially... On Wikipedia, it says it's the second commercially released arcade racing game to use 3D polygons after winning a run. In total, there are 15 variations of the arcade unit. The 11 cockpit and 4 compact machines include various British, German, and Japanese versions. So apparently during development in '88, Atari originally wanted to release the game in '88. But according to one of their engineers, it was delayed due to dispute with its vice president claiming that no one would buy an arcade cabinet for $10,000 after Last Starfighter arcade game was canceled for that same reason a few years earlier. But after a few weeks of research, it was decided that $10,000 would work. Crash, on Wikipedia, the reception, Crash gave the game 92%. IGN reviewed the Atari Lynx version of it and gave it 6 out of 10. That's some of the stuff. So, the hard driving uses a 32-bit graphics processor and a digital signal processor. The contemporary home systems at the time, according to Wikipedia, had significantly less computing power for when they were ported, and that included the Amstrad CPC, the Mega Drive / Genesis, and the Lynx. The Commodore 64 version was only released as part of the Wheels of Fire compilation. A version for the NES was developed by Bit Matters but was unreleased. However, a ROM of the game can be found online. This is funny. So within the reception area, another one, Zap 64 magazine regarded the Commodore 64 port as one of the worst C64 games of all time, criticizing a bunch of things. The Mega Drive version did score well, 30 out of 40, from a panel of 4 reviewers. There have been some sequels to it. One was Race Drivin' in '90, Hard Driving 2, Drive Harder, Hard Drivin' Airborne. Hard Drivin' Airborne and Street Drivin' were unreleased, but were meant to be in '93. The PC games, also Stunt Driver and Stunts, borrow many elements from Hard Drivin', and both games are similar to each other. So yeah, this game has a somewhat interesting legacy. So let's take a look at it and see what's going on in it. Squares brake, X is gas, O is start engine. Gas brake was R. Got the moves. Alright. Let's take a look. Do that. Oh wow. Oh wow, this is very... Alright, we're gonna go to the stump track. Oh wow, we have to stay on road. Man, this is really hardcore simulation. Oh shit. this is very sim-like. Oh shit! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's oh. That's awesome. Alright, the shoulder buttons do change the gears. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Yes. There's only 3 seconds left. Oh, come on. Don't end it. Yeah, I don't want the speed track. I want the stunt track. Oh shit. Oh, I made it that time. Awesome. Oh shit. Oh. 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 Ooh. Alright. Come on, let's make it. Let's make it. Let's make it. Oh. 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 Oh, no. Oh my god. I think I may have to play that again. This is good. I admit, I kind of wish. I kind of wish there was more time. Ah, shit, I fucked up. Oh, fuck. Ah, I tilted aside. Oh. Oh, fuck. Nice. See if I can make it. Probably not. Oh, another one. Yes. Alright, literally one more and that's done. I can't. Reverse. There is a reverse. I think there is a way to do it for sure. I mean, I know I haven't done the speed thing. Oh, fuck. Jeez, what the fuck happened? I was just driving. See, that's my biggest thing with this, is that it just feels like it's so easy to just lose control. You know? I don't know if it's the gear I am or something, but that's my one thing with it. I kind of wish it was just easier to maneuver for being a simulation. Oh, here we go. Oh. Ah, I fucked up the curve again. God damn it. Oh. I keep fucking up that curve. I love this music. It's just so like... Oh my god. Yeah, one set. Yeah, there needs to be more time in my opinion. That was good. I liked it. It's kind of addicting. I kind of wish there was more explanation with it. I kind of wish the controls were a little easier, but it's so fun. It's definitely eye-popping, and I do enjoy the explosions and everything with the stunts and everything. Although we didn't explore the racetrack, I kind of didn't really feel the need to. But yeah, and now for the last game on here that we're going to cover. Wacko. Now, this game was released in 1983. This has 5.4 out of 10 on IMDb with 5 people. And on Wikipedia. And the main character is also in Kozmik Krooz'r that we just covered. So the legacy, not much there. Except for a guy named Steve Harris of Missouri, USA, scored a world record of 1,608,100 points playing Wacko at Kansas City, Missouri on 83. And there's a game called Weirdo that's a 1987 clone for the color computer TRS-80. That's it. That is literally it. There's like nothing on this game. I don't think it was even ported anywhere besides this. So, we're going to be checking this game out. Pretty much the same. It's a 4-way shoot, not an 8-way, so let's take a look. Already. Oh my god. Oh my god. The controls are very, responsive. Let's try again. Oh my god. There we go. Oh, fuck. There we go. Oh, fuck. There we go. Kind of getting. Oh, fuck. This is. Oh my god. Let's try again. There we got time. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Alright, let's. Oh my god. This game is frustrating. it's gonna be fucking bad shit. Damn it. Jesus. Good lord. Oh my god. You see, I don't think it should count if you already have them stunned for that. Oh my god. You know what, I think I'll do one more. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, I'm good. I'm good. Alright, that was the complete Midway Arcade Treasures 2. Now, what do I think about it compared to the first one? I think this one has less obscure games. And I think a lot of the games have more depth to them in this. So overall, I think this is a better compilation because there's more games on here that more people, I feel like my generation, I feel like overall would know and can get into. While the original did have classic arcade ones like Defender and all that, they're definitely more classic, simple style. Not like Pit Fighter or the Mortal Kombat games or Total Carnage or... I mean, there's some of those on the other one, but they're definitely complete different games. My favorites... Oh my god. Mortal Kombat games were fun. I like those, although I did find them a touch tricky to get used to. Narc is awesome. I love Narc. Pit Fighter was good. Primal Rage was awesome. Rampage I thought was good, even though I didn't play it that much when I did the video. Let's see, Spy Hunter, I can give or take. I think the original one on the first Midway Arcade Treasures is better, but this one I can live with. Timber was solid. Timber's a solid game. Total Carnage was batshit crazy. I love that one. Wacko, the game I just played, I thought that was good. It's kind of addicting, I won't lie, trying to get the matches, trying to make space. There's an addiction to it. The only thing I had a problem with was that it was so easy to just kind of get knocked and touched. It just seems... kind of wish there was a way to vary the level design a bit, but oh well. Wizard of War I liked a lot. I liked the graphics and music and everything. I liked the design, the concept behind it too. Xenophobe, that one was pretty interesting. I liked that one a lot. My only thing with that one is that it was a little, I didn't quite figure out like the character choices and a lot of the depth to it right away. Zybots was fun. I like Zybots. That one had a doomness to it that I really enjoyed. 8BB was cool. I didn't really get the hang of it, but I liked its style and what it was going for. Arch Rivals is cool. I loved Arch Rivals. That game is very good. My only issue with the game is that it feels like it goes on too long. But then when you realize that's the whole game, then I can understand that. And I like the style and the tone of it too. Championship Sprint is good. It's just the controls you really need to get used to. Cyberball 2072 was awesome. I like that one. I kind of wish there was more than 2 teams to pick from, but that's kind of a nitpick there for something like that. Gauntlet 2 was fun. More polygon driven. I don't know if it's better than the first Gauntlet, but it's pretty good for what it is. Hard driving was fun. Just need to get the hang of it, and I think it'll be a pretty awesome experience. Kozmik Krooz'r was good. In all honesty, I think I liked the Wacko one a little bit better than this, because they're from the same idea and same character, but I like Wacko a bit better. I feel like there's an addiction simplistic to it. This one I just feel like it's another shooter, and I don't know if that... And it's a good one, though. It's fine. And then you got Mortal Kombat 2 and 3, which were great. I think I like 2 a bit more than 3, just because 2 kind of is more well-rounded. 3 has a few issues in it. Although I do like the ability to choose difficulty. I do like that a lot. But yeah. All of my favorite... Narc I would love. I love Narc, but all of them are awesome in my opinion. Same thing with the first Midway Arcade Treasures game. And yeah, I would definitely come back to these games in the future. Expect that. Especially the sports ones like Cyberball and Arch Rivals for me and Mike and all that. So, and for Video Gaming League could easily showcase some of these games too. So keep that in mind. And yeah, it's pretty good fun. And yeah, thanks for watching these things, guys. There is a third Midway Arcade Treasures game. I wasn't going to cover it, but I read a little bit about it, and apparently it does have, even though it has 6 racing games, a lot of those games are considered to be very good and very great ports, so I may check it out in the future. I don't know. I'm not in a rush. I got a lot of other games, both regular video games and sports games alike, that I need to cover. So, for now, this one and the last Midway Arcade Treasures you could consider pretty kind of going to be it for a bit. I may do 3 at some point, but I'm not in a rush for that one. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.